Hi everyone, coming at you here in my tiny house loft closet space. I'm super excited to be filming this video today. It has been a journey for me. About a year and a half ago, I took a year and I did a capsule wardrobe every season. And if you don't know, a capsule wardrobe is where you choose a certain number of items for the season and that is what you'll wear for that particular season. And for me, that was a huge shift at the time. I was definitely the person who had bins and boxes of clothes that I didn't actually really like and weren't very good quality. I was so the person who would go to Target, TJ Maxx, Ross, these places and buy cheap clothes, buy things that I could just wear for like a year or two before they started to fall apart or fade or whatever. And so I started really getting into thrift store shopping, and I noticed that I was able to spend less than I would at a place like Target and get something that is 10 times the quality. And for me, that was a total win and it made sense for me. And so I have clothes that are Zara, Everlane, Citizens of Humanity, Modern Citizen, just to name a few, J. Crew, and I didn't really spend that much money on them at all because I got them at a thrift store. And that's the way that I like to view clothes now. So just some tips I would give you is the first is to decide your style. And make the style original, unique for you. Don't compare yourself to what other people say you should wear. Wear what you like to wear what feels comfortable for you, wear what you feel beautiful in. So for me, I'm very much into modern, minimalist, minimal colors, not very many patterns, but some pops of color, and I really like Parisian chic. And it definitely has to be modest too. So decide what your style is. Pinterest is a great tool to use to kind of track some of your personal style, some of your inspiration. I categorize some of the pictures I do find and I put them into different seasons, and that's where I kind of go to look for inspiration on outfits and things like that. The second thing I would say is invest wisely and don't impulse buy. I would rather spend $100 on a pair of shoes that I know I will wear for 10 years than $10 on a pair of shoes I will wear for 2 years. And they're just so much better quality, they last so much longer, and you'll get a lot of use out of them. And that's really what clothing is for. It's not just meant to fall apart after a couple years. It's not meant to just sit in your closet. It's meant to be worn and enjoyed. And if you aren't wearing and enjoying it, then give it away to someone else who will. And that goes into my second point. Keep things for the current you. Don't keep things for when I lose weight or for this special event that is probably never going to happen, because when the event comes, you actually choose another dress that you want to wear. Don't do that to yourself, because you're gonna live with so much guilt and this pressure to be something that you're not in the moment, and that's okay. And you know, we go through seasons and clothes shift and change with your current season, and so keep things that you're gonna wear right now, that you're gonna enjoy right now. Don't keep things for the what ifs or the somedays, because someday will never come. The other thing I would say is have a way to track your clothing. So I use the app called Cladwell, and it works great. It's free, and you just enter in all of your clothes that you own. You find images of things that look similar to the item that you do own, and you just go through and add it all in. And then you can also make separate wardrobes, separate capsule wardrobes if you wish, for specific seasons or events or whatever. I organize my clothes based on summer and spring and fall and winter, and that works for me. Another cool thing the app does is it gives you ideas for outfits. So it'll generate outfits based on what's in your closet, and you can pick and choose, you can spice things up, but it's a great way to track what you're wearing and not wearing. Another tip is to declutter your wardrobe. For me, it's almost like a hobby because I love organizing. I love color coordinating things, obviously. And so I declutter my wardrobe about once a month. And that doesn't mean that I always get rid of things, but I just kind of like, if I don't like something right in that moment, I'll just kind of put it aside and think about it, and then, you know, if I miss it, then I'm like, okay, I'll bring that back in. Otherwise, if I don't miss it, then I'll probably just get rid of it. But it depends on where you're at. If you're someone who owns so much stuff, then I would say put clothes into a category of love this, I like this, and not so sure. So the love and the like, keep. The not so sure, put it in a pile, try it on. And if it doesn't fit you, get rid of it. If it has a hole or a stain that's unrepairable, get rid of it. If you like it, but you're not so sure, maybe give it like a week or two and see if you kind of gravitate toward that. Or are you gravitating toward the things that you already have in your closet that you love? So that's just a little bit of a tip to kind of get you into perspective of decluttering your wardrobe. So what I did is I just went through and put away some of my winter sweaters and stuff that I'm not going to be wearing. This I'm keeping out just because I want to wear it for a little bit longer, even though the weather's going to start getting warmer. And then I basically just have all my pants there. My skirts are underneath. And then I just kind of wanted to show you guys what we got over here too. So on top I have just like my workout clothes, some leggings, undershirts, t-shirts, things like that. And here is just the winter stuff that I just put away. And then this I had out for a while, so I just want to put away so I don't get bored of it. And then over here we just have my big winter sweaters and things that I'm not going to be wearing. And then like a raincoat and stuff. And then there's underwear and socks. And then up here we have some of my hats and accessories, scarves, beanies, different things like that. And I already went through all of this recently, so I'm going to keep everything in there. And then over here I just have different purses and stuff. I like to switch out my purses. So that's where my closet is now, and again, I'm super happy with where it is today. I hope with those tips that you guys are able to kind of start revamping your wardrobe and being a little bit more intentional with it. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to help, or any things that you would maybe be interested in seeing in the future, let me know. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!